Hey, you can actually find your next agency client in next 15 minutes just by opening up Google Maps. Let me show you how, and believe me, this is going to be wild. I know this might sound unreal to you, but stay with me here because I'm going to prove it in this video. See, most people sit around for a week trying to figure out what services they should offer. Watching videos, reading posts, and just overthinking the whole thing. And trust me, I have been there myself before. But here is what nobody really tells you when you are starting out. You do not need the fanciest service in the world. You just need the easiest one that actually wins. The one where the problem is obvious, the fix is simple, and the result is something the business owner can literally see with their own eyes. And that service, believe it or not, is Google reviews. Yes, Google reviews. Now, look, I know it is not the most exciting service in the world, but trust me on this one because it works almost every single time. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact system that I use, which means how to find local businesses that are sitting on an obvious problem, how to grab their attention without even trying to sell, and how one small review service slowly turns into a client who pays you every single month. So, sounds fair? Alright, let's jump into it. But real quick, in case this is your first time hanging out with me, hi, I'm Danish Wadhwa and I have been building marketing agencies for over a decade now. And these days, I mostly build review system and AI agents for clinics in Canada using a tool called Go High Level. So that is really my world. And look, this is not just theory for me. This is literally how I sign up and keep real clients weeks and weeks out. Let me give you a quick example just so you know this is real. One of my client is a med spa clinic and we set them up for with fully automated Google review system so that every single client who walks in, the system automatically goes and send them text asking for a review, and if the review is given by that customer, the AI agent goes and reply to that reviews automatically. And this is not some one-off thing either because I have now set up the exact same system dozens of times for local businesses and the pattern is always the same. The reviews slowly start stacking up on their own, they climb up the map and brand new customers start finding them. So that right there is exactly what I'm about to show you in this video. Let's jump into it. So check this out. Nearly half of all the Google searches, around 46% are people looking for something local. Someone right near them, whether this is a plumber, electrician, dentist, or any other damn service for that matter. And here is the part that kind of blew my mind when I first learned it. So just think about it for a second from a business owner perspective. If I walk up to a local business owner and say, hey, I can help you with a marketing strategy, they have no real idea what that even means because they cannot see it and they cannot measure it. So it is just a noise to them. On the other hand, if I walk up to them and say, hey, you have 15 reviews on Google and your competitor down the street has 200 of them and I can close that gap in next 60 days for you. Well, now they get it instantly because they can see the problem with their own eyes. And then 60 days later, they can actually see whether I delivered or not. So that is really the magic here. The problem is visible, the fix is visible, and the result is visible too. And honestly, when you are just starting out and you do not have some big fancy portfolio yet, Google review, which is the visible problem that you can obviously fix, is just about the best thing in the world that you can offer it to your clients. All right. So here is an actual system and it is really just 3 simple steps. Step number 1 is to find the gap. Go ahead and open up Google Maps and pick any type of local business in any city for that matter. Now, like I said, I'm in the clinics world myself, but my recommendation is to go behind local trades, like contractors, plumbers, electrician, etc. because honestly, Google reviews incredibly works well for them. So think of plumbers, electricians, basically any business that lives and dies on phone calls. So let us say we go into Google Maps and we search for like something plumbers in White Rock or Surrey, and by the way, you can pick any of the city near you. For me, that is White Rock, and you can pick any local business that you want So just go with whatever makes the most sense for you. Now, what you want to do is scroll down the past big players at very top, because those ones with the hundreds and 200s of reviews already know the marketing system very well, or they're probably working with someone helping in the marketing side. So just skip them when you are starting off. What you really want are the ones a little further down the list, the one that are sitting with 10, 20, maybe 30 reviews for that matter. So the gap between those top 3 players having 100 to 200 reviews and the low players having 10, 20, 30 reviews is the world of opportunity just sitting there and staring you in the face. And here is the thing, these are good businesses doing good work, but online they are basically invisible, and they are quietly losing customers every single day without even realizing it. So your job is to go and realize them. So just write down 10 business names from the list, starting with their business name and owner's name if you can find it. And honestly, in about 20 minutes, you will be having a list of 10 businesses you can call or maybe email them. A pro tip here, I use a tool called outscrapper.com where you pay a nominal fee per contact and you can scrap hundreds and thousands of business lists with their numbers and emails sitting on Google Maps. Okay, so step number 2, and this one is big one, you send them free audits. Now this one is where almost every agency owner messes it up. Watch this very carefully. You found the gap where you help them grow their business and then you immediately send them a message like, hey, your reviews are low, I can help you. I mean, this is a big no. No, no, no. Please do not do that. Do not ever lead with a pitch, because you always want to lead with some proof. So instead of, what you are going to do is send them something genuinely valuable, a simple little report that shows them exactly what they are missing on. And it is not just about reviews, because a good audit looks at everything that Google actually cares about. You can generate this report directly from inside Go High Level. Comment the keyword report on the video and I will send you the link of the report generation tool. Let me explain you with some real example, just so you can see why this stuff actually matters so much. So business that actually reply to the reviews, positive or negative, where customers actually read it and tend to get their services. Moreover, Go High Level can automatically reply to the reviews from its conversation AI tool, and you can sell that service to your customers as a value add. And businesses with the hundreds or more photos on their profile end up getting 5 times more calls just from the photos alone. And here is another big thing that most people honestly have no idea about. Google now cares less about how many reviews you have and much more how many new reviews keep coming in over time, which is something they actually call reviews velocity. So what that really means is, the business you are serving, if they stop getting new reviews, their ranking slowly fades away. Now you can absolutely do this whole audit manually. Directly go to Google and audit each business and then note down whatever is missing, which might take you around maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or you can let a tool do all of it for you about within 60 seconds. And the one that I personally use is built right into Go High Level. So it pulls the whole report on any local business, including their reviews, their ratings, their photos, their profiles, their website, all of it laid down on one single page. And honestly, it is the only weapon you need to use to find new clients. And believe me, this report is your door opener, or you can say it is your golden ticket. Because when the owner reads it, two things go through their head. First one, wow, I have no idea about any of this. And second, okay, this person actually took the time to look at my business. I must go and talk to them. And just like that, you have earned their trust before you have even said a single word about the price. All right, so step number 3, you offer them the fix. So now you have an audit in hand and you just send them a simple little message. It is not a pitch. It is going to be something like this. Hey Mike, I was looking at plumbers in Surrey and I noticed a few things on your Google listing which is making you lose business to competitors. I have put a document together, a quick audit report, and if you need it, let me know. I will send it to your inbox. That is it. That is the whole message you need. Now you know what will happen next. They will immediately reply you and you can send them the audit report. So never goes to a prospect and say, I'm a marketing consultant who specialize in stuff, because honestly, nobody even replies to that. But look at why this one actually works. You told them that you actually looked into their business, you named exactly what the problem was, and you gave them a real and painful reason why they should look into this problem. And best of all, you led with a surprise gift instead of a pitch into your email or a call. So you can send this to maybe 10 businesses a day, and trust me, a few of them are going to write back to you. So when somebody replies you, there is a right way to talk to them so that they never come across a salesy man in front of them. And in my next video, I will show you how to manage all your sales calls. So subscribe to my channel so that you get a notification in real time when I post that video. But for now, let's get back. You just send them a short little screen recording that shows them their biggest problem and how you would fix it. And then you offer them one thing and one thing only. Please, one thing. Don't go with multiple services and multiple offers at the same time. Your pitch should be, hey, now you know the easiest place to start is reviews. You tell your clients that they are way behind to their competitor right now and it is costing them jobs. Now you can go to your clients and say, I can set up this whole system which brings reviews automatically for just $300 a month. Do you want me to set it up for you? No pricing deck, no big menu of packages, none of that. Just one problem, one fix, and one simple question. And honestly, this is going to be one of the easiest yeses that you would have ever heard in closing a sales. So now here is where it actually gets really good, because this is where the whole thing turns into a real business. So once you set up that review system and it actually starts working, something will shift in their mind. Then they will stick around. They end up trusting you just little bit more and little bit more every time. And then usually somewhere around a month or a 2 or a 3, they are going to come back to you and say, hey, can you help me with this thing? Maybe for the website or something else. And that there is the right moment for you, which will flip the tables. And for most local businesses, the answer is almost always the exact same. They are missing on calls. So just think about a plumber or an electrician. They are out of job site, hands full covered in dirt, and the phone is ringing in their pocket and they simply cannot pick it. And every single missed call is a job for them. Just went straight to the next competitor sitting on Google Maps. So what you do is offer them an AI receptionist, a system that picks up every single call, book the job, and follow-ups all on its own automatically. And this is, by the way, is the exact system that I built for clinics in Canada on High Clinic, but it honestly works just as well for plumbers, electricians, contractors, and trade domain. So maybe probably you can charge for that AI receptionist another few hundred a month, and then follow-up automation, and then a website refresh, and suddenly that little $300 review client of yours has quietly become maybe $1,000 or $1,300 a month client. And here is really beautiful part. You did not sell them 4 things upfront. You sold them just one thing. You proved it that it worked, and then they came back to you and asked for the rest. And businesses who have reviews and an AI receptionist and follow-up all running together at once, that's making them stick to you for a longer and longer. And that right there is exactly how you go from few hundred a month to 10 grand a month with just small handful of clients. And hey, I can tell you why I genuinely love this local businesses. So remember the rule from before, the best clients are those one who already have money and who already have a real problem. And a busy local business has both of those in spades. So take a busy plumber company. They already have plenty of money coming in. At the same time, they are absolutely drawing in missed calls. And it is exact same thing with a busy clinic too, which is honestly a big part of why I love that space so much. These are businesses that genuinely live and die on Google Maps and on their review system. So the problem that you're fixing for them is not some nice to have. It's a real money that they are losing right now today in their business. And that, my friend, is exactly why the whole thing works so well connecting each other. Okay, so before you go running off with all of this, let me give you 3 quick warnings. Warning number 1, do not skip the audit, and I'm serious about it, because without it, you are just some random strangers making claims, but with it, you are a professional who is actually showing them real proof, and that is a massive difference. Warning number 2, do not try to sell them all of the services at once. It is always reviews first, just reviews, and everything else can come later once you have actually earned the trust from your client. Warning number 3, when they finally do say yes to your service, do not panic about the delivery, because the review system runs entirely on automation at the back end. You set it up one time, you plug it to their details, and from there it just runs all by itself. So after every visit or every job, their customers automatically gets a text message and then email asking them for a review. And honestly, this is pretty much it. So let me just quickly pull this whole thing together for you again. So step 1 is to open up Google Maps and find local businesses that are sitting on a way fewer reviews than their competitors. So step number 2 is to send them a free audit that shows them what they are missing. And remember, you always lead with a proof, never a pitch. And step number 3 is to offer them one single fix, which is your automated review system, and then you just let it slowly grow into a full retainer. And believe me, this is really just the whole thing, and seriously, you could go and start this literally today. Just go and sign up with Go High Level with my 30 days trial link, which is in the description of the video. If this helped you out at all, then do me a quick favor and hit the subscribe button, because I share exactly how I build and grow agencies around here the real way with no fluff. And hey, if you want the actual tools, the audit template, the review automation, and the exact message that I send out, well, I have put all this together inside my community, which is called Agencypreneurs. So here is what to do. Just click the link down in the description, come and join us inside Agencypreneurs and grab the audit template, the review automation, and all that outreach scripts that we use, because they are all sitting in there ready and waiting for you. That is where I go way deeper and where I actually help you put all the stuff to work step by step. And I will see you in the next video.